Hi everybody, this is Christine Gallagher of CommunicateValue.com, and today I'm going to walk you through how to create an opt-in box on your Facebook profile. If you already have a blog or website, you might already have a opt-in box there. For example, here on the right side of my blog, I have my box for people to sign up to get my free e-course. So if you're looking to collect an email address and get people on your list as well as offer them something for free or send out your newsletter, it's a great way to do that. And so if you're getting traffic at Facebook and you're looking for another way to collect email addresses, this is a really nice option to have that box directly on your profile. And the way we do this is if you're using an autoresponder service, for example, I use Aweber, but if you're using one like Constant Contact or iContact, they're all very similar in the back end in that you can create a web form and use the code to place the opt-in box wherever you want. So here we're looking at Aweber, and you can see the tab is called Web Forms. And what you want to do is just create a web form, a new one, and we're actually going to call this, we'll call it FB for Facebook. And you'll see here there's different options for you to choose, but basically the only thing that you really need to know is that you're going to give it a name and you're going to make it inline because this is going to appear within the body of the web page. The rest of the things on this form you really don't need to worry about. So the next screen that you're going to see is the way your form is going to look just before doing anything to it. So you see that you have your name box and an email box here. So what you want to do is create your own headline for the box. So you could say something like, get your free report, and then you can do different things to it in terms of changing the font or the color. You want to try to make it stand out a little bit. So we'll just make this one red and we can center it. And then down here, this is for if you wanted to add something else in the footer. For example, you'll receive our e-zine as well. So we can save that. And I always advise changing the wording on the submit button just to make it a little more clear. So we can save that. So now you'll have your form, and the first thing that you want to do is go get the code from the form you just created. So you can say get HTML. So in Aweber, you happen to just get two different options. One is the JavaScript and one is the raw HTML. For this, we're going to use the raw HTML. So you want to copy that. And then you want to go to your Facebook profile. And the application that we're going to add in order to do this is something called Profile HTML. So down here in the left-hand corner, we're going to search for that application. And this is just a way for you to take the code from Aweber or from your autoresponder and place it into this application. So what you want to do once you find the application is say go to this application, and you'll be seeing a box which is going to have some text in it just by default. You'll want to allow it to access your profile. So there'll be some text in there already, and what we're going to do is just take everything out that's in the box in here and replace it with the code that we took from the autoresponder. So we'll paste that code in there. And right here, you see below the box, there's an option to add to code library. That's if you wanted to save your code. So we can hit preview and see what it's going to look like before we submit it. I'm going to see below the preview. So then we can say submit if we like it. And there's one more step, because here you'll see it says this application has not yet been added to your profile. So we'll want to say add to profile. And here you'll get a preview of what it looks like, as well as the position, which will be on the left hand side of your Facebook profile. And up here it gives you the choice to add the box to the wall and info tab, or the boxes tab, and we want to add it to the wall and info tab. So we'll say add. And then we're going to go back to the profile, and you'll see here on the left that they've placed the opt-in box. And if we like the way it looks, we can say keep. And at this point, you'll have the box, but if you wanted to make any kind of tweaks to the HTML, you could do that now. If you wanted to enlarge the font, change the way it looks, do some centering, you could do that as well. But this was just to show you how simple it is to take the opt-in box and place it right on your profile for others to come and to submit their email address for you. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and if you have any more questions, you can come visit me on my blog, which is communicatevalue.com. Thank you.